Yo, I don't care what y'all got to say about Leica and its users, but only the best recognize the best, man. And Leica has been doing it the best for quite some time, man. If you are a photographer and you do your research like I did when I got into it, man. When I first started hearing Leica, I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I researched and saw the price point and was like, nope, not for me. And then things started to change. My skills started to evolve. My desire to have the best equipment starts to evolve. How audaciously confident and cocky do you have to be as already a superior brand of cameras to get with a superior brand like AETHER or AETHER and team up with them to make a specific jacket for your users? I mean, come on. How cocky and just confident do you have to be? Let's talk about it, man.
Wait, what does you do?
I'm a freelance photographer.
Groovy. What do you shoot?
Mainly people.
Like portraits?
Yeah. Yeah, I like portraits.
So first, happy Veterans Day to all my veterans out there, man. Let me say this too. I was a knucklehead in the Army. I was. From day one to year 21, I was a knucklehead. I spoke my mind. I didn't hold my tongue. And it got me in trouble, man, because the Army is based on a hierarchy. And no matter how right you are, you can't tell another motherfucker he fucked up unless you outrank them. And then when you do tell them, you got to tell them with tact. And that's that thing. I learned the word tact, T-A-C-T, very early in my career because I got told, Stu, man, you right, but you just don't have no tact. I hear you, but say it more respectfully. I hear you, but you got to send the email with a little bit more tact. You're spot on with all your, but you just got to I never had that, and still sometimes don't. I have worked on it. But happy Veterans Day to every veteran out there, whether you did a day, 2 days, 20 years, 30 years. Happy Veterans Day to you. But some of y'all out there still in thanks, man. And I'll be the first one to raise my hand on some occasions, you know what I mean? Because I didn't always have the most honorable service. I got myself into a lot of trouble. But I found my way out of it through maturity, through mentorship, leaning on other soldiers, other higher ranking soldiers to mentor me to say, Stu, man, hey, calm it down a little bit. You know what I mean? You right, but let me help you. Matter of fact, send me your email so I can read it before you send it to the higher up to tell them they fucked up. And I just feel like there were some people out here who went AWOL, who went and did some things that they didn't have no business doing, but they're still getting thanks for it, which is fine. But some of y'all thieving. Y'all talking about valor thieves, but some of y'all, yeah. But anyway, I got some scans back, man. No better day to get them back as a veteran than on Veterans Day. So I'm gonna share those with y'all, but it's just a collection of just work throughout, you know, a few months. And once again, I just take that whole big bag of film to, or I reach in and grab a few rolls out of there not knowing what's on them. And so it feels more special when you get it back. It's like, oh shit, I completely forgot about this. So I'm gonna share those with y'all. My veterans, please go enjoy y'all's meals. But can I say this too? Why we only get free food on Veterans Day? Why we don't get free food like kids get the student discount? They could be failing every class and they walk in there with a student ID at the movies and get a discount on a movie or a meal or a coffee at Starbucks, but you present your military ID in some places, you don't get nothing. Oh no, we only first responders. And what you mean first responders? I am first. I served 365 days for 21 years, no days off. I may be off, but somebody called me and say, Stu, you got to get your ass, get all your gear, let's go. I got to go. I can't say, well, I'm off. It's my birthday. It's a holiday. No, there is no such thing as any of that on Veterans Day. And as a veteran, and as a soldier, as a sailor, as a Marine, as Coast Guard, as whoever, right? Like when somebody tell you to get your shit and get on the truck, you get your shit and you get on the truck, period. But I want to talk about this jacket real quick, man. This jacket it's tailored almost like a blazer. If you've ever had a tailored suit, the arms come kind of with that pre-bend. It's nice and slim fitting. I like my clothes to fit me. I'm not scared to show off my shape, so I like my clothes to fit me. It has pockets on pockets on pockets. This little area right here, it's for batteries, but as a film photographer, when I go out on the street, it fits rolls of 35 millimeter just fine. And it feels like, as far as my fingers are down in that hole, never mind. It could fit a roll or two of 120. And it's, what, 5 slots? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. I can fit a lot of stuff in this jacket. There's pockets on pockets on pockets on pockets. And it's weatherproof, windproof, but it also has grommets so I can breathe in my armpits because I'm a sweater. You know what I'm saying? But Leica, you've done it again. You have done it again with this jacket. And it sold out in so many different places. It was in green. I looked at the green, but I feel like, man, I wear too much green as it is. So let me get the black. It's more universal. I can wear it every day. And it kind of wears with you. And it's almost like a good pair of blue jeans where you break it in and it creases and wears how you wear it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get into these scans, man. Some of it is 120 from a fashion editorial session I did with Vivi. And some of it is from the Hatch Green Chili Festival. Some of it is from my birthday. Some of it, it's a collection, right? I just want to share some of my work that I have been producing for the past 6 months shooting film. And once again, man, happy Veterans Day to all those veterans out there. Go get your food. Trust me, that little meal that they give you is not enough for thanks, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? The government, I want to say, is now reopened. It's crazy to even say that. And I'll just smoke to that, man. Just know that there are some soldiers out there that were struggling. And I hear a lot of the feedback, and I sit back in the shadows and I watch a lot of the dialogue and shit that gets said. And soldiers, the people that defend this country are in line at food banks. That's sad. The government is shut down. They're not getting paid, but they're expected to come to work with a smile on their face and salute that flag, man. And understand the fact that for the people saying, well, you need to learn how to save money, it's not that easy. For you to say that, look at the soldier's paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Look at the soldier's paycheck. And you got to look at the fact that a lot of soldiers, too, the soldier is the primary breadwinner for that family. And a lot of times the spouses don't work. Due to whatever personal reasons, or maybe they got kids and they want them to stay at home with the kids, so they don't have to pay that outrageous freaking daycare bill. But they are the sole provider. And so when the government shuts down and they can't work, it affects the entire family. And even though they say, well, the wives work, okay, most of the wives or spouses work on post through, you know, the spousal government, what do they call that? They get a preference, right? So their resumes kind of go to the top of the stack versus someone that's not military. If they work on post, their spouses get a preference, a hiring preference. And so when the government shuts down, that's 2 incomes no longer. You see, does that start to now make sense to some of y'all of why some of these soldiers are in financial need? But anyway, I don't want to get too political. Happy Veterans Day. Enjoy the images. Keep riding with me, man. Give me some feedback on some of these shots. Keep shooting, man, and Leica. Appreciate you. AETHER. I hope I'm pronouncing y'all right, man. Appreciate it. I can't wait to go and load this thing up as it gets chillier outside and go out here and represent the Leica family the way it deserves to be represented out here in the streets of El Paso. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace, man.